Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Damsel in Distress Tarot. This is live for my subscribers only. So if you're getting notified, it should be for subscribers only details. We're going to be pulling love cards in this session of our live. So those are for free anytime I go live. I posted the daily messages already, so those are up if you're curious. We have singles, couples in separation, and I think a general love meeting, as well as twin flames will always be up every week. And then anytime I go live, I pull free cards for anybody who joins the live. So this one is just for my subscribers. So they're the only ones who will be able to chat in the chat with me, as well as anybody who has decided to listen in the live. So welcome to anyone who's joining. This is going to be our first subscribers only reading. So anybody who's subscribed and gets notifications of when I go live gets to participate in this one. So I'm going to pull a lot of different things for this live. I'm just going to get some of the decks set up while we wait for people to get notified and jump on with us. Let's see, I think I'm going to start with one of the decks that I made. So I've been working really hard creating some of these decks to do different types of readings on the channel. So it's really important to me that my messages stand out and that they're different from whatever else you can find online. And that's something that I really am excited to share with you guys, is stuff that comes through with like channeled messages. There's a lot of things that have come out. So those ones definitely tend to be more unique in nature. They are something that comes through, and so I share those as I get them on the channel. So we're going to get some messages from the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine Tarot that I created. And these are like a conversation that they have back and forth with each other. So these were all channeled messages that came through, and they start to tell a story of what's going on with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. All right, let's see here. All right, so I'm going to start with the Divine Masculine, what he wants to say to his feminine. We have, I prayed for signs about us. So this is something that they might be praying for, different signs or synchronicities to show up in their life, to show them that you are truly who it is that they desire and who they really want in their life. We have from the Divine Feminine, I found me when you left. Thank you for helping me heal. So if you're in a period of separation from your divine counterpart, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. We resonate with both on the journey. So we embody both within us. It's energy that I read. It is not based on gender. All right. So it feels like the divine masculine is still praying for signs about the connection, while the feminine is finding who she truly is at her core. So she's doing the healing work. Divine Masculine, don't let me go. It's not over for me. So somebody doesn't want you to release them just yet. They're definitely waiting for signs about you, and they absolutely don't want you to release this connection because it's not over for them. Let's see. Hi, Pooja. Okay, we'll do some private readings here in just a minute, so just don't spam the chat. Let me get through the cards I have pulled out, and then I'm happy to read for whoever would like. All right, Divine Feminine, don't call me baby unless you mean it. So I feel like they have pet names for you, and that's kind of irritating when it's something that you don't want to be called, or when it's something that you feel like they don't mean what it is that they're calling you. So it's really important that the feelings match the actions. Divine Masculine, I want a life with you. Is that still possible after all that I've done? So they're wondering if it's too late. Have they missed the opportunity to have a relationship, or have they hurt you so badly that you don't want to forgive them? Divine Feminine, I'm moving on from this connection. So in some instances, the feminines have decided that they just don't want to do this anymore, and some of them have closed that chapter and are moving forward. DM, forever isn't long enough to show you my love. So they feel like no matter how many lifetimes you share with each other, that it's never going to be enough time to show you their true feelings for you. DF, you are my unicorn, magical, mysterious, and hard to reach. So for the feminines, it feels like something is, it's a magical connection, but it's more than that. It's like too good to be true is the feeling that comes across. DM, I want to marry you. Will you say yes? So for some of them, they really truly do want union, and they want to come forward with that, but they're afraid of rejection. DF, no one has ever made me feel like you do. So it's a very unique kind of love and attraction, a lot of chemistry, a lot of magnetic pull towards each other. And that's sometimes the reason why it's so hard to be in separation from your twin flame. DM, I can't wait to hold you again and never let you go. So for some of them, once they get back in your good graces and they finally get to have you in their life for real, they don't want to let go of that. They want to keep you forever. DF, thank you for all of the lessons that you have taught me. So it's a really big healing process, and it's something that can take lifetimes to deal with in order to come back into union. Sometimes we don't come back into union in every lifetime. We can still do our mission work as a divine feminine or a divine masculine without being in union. But the goal truly is to heal all of the karmic debt and problems and do the inner work, the shadow work, so that you can come into union with your forever partner. All right, Pooja, let's see what we've got going for you. What are the feelings of Biswat for me? We have answered that question at least 3 times for you on the channel. So if you aren't sure of what his feelings are, you might want to have a conversation with him instead of tarot readers. And I'm not trying to be rude or phony with you, but if you keep asking the same question, that tells me that you have doubts or insecurities about this connection. And I'm not a tarot reader that's going to sugarcoat things for you. And I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. So if you're truly having issues in a relationship and you feel like you don't know how they feel about you, that means you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with your significant other and get to the bottom of how they truly feel. Because I'm a stranger that you don't know, and I don't know you. So this person could have deep feelings for you, but unfortunately, if you're just seeking outside, assistance and not going to the source of the connection, which is the two of you, how will you truly know if that person has feelings for you? You won't. So you need to communicate with your person. You need to ask them sometimes, how is it that you truly feel about me? Do you want a future with me? Are we going to go further with this? Or are we just kind of holding space for each other right now until something or someone better comes along? So I think it's really important, and I say this often, that people really need to trust their own intuition. And if you don't feel something's right, then have a conversation with that person. See what's going on. But you can't always rely on, strangers on the internet or, psychics, tarot readers, whatever, to give you advice in your own situation. Sometimes you need to have those conversations with your person. So I'm going to do you a solid and I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to pull you 3 cards from each deck. We have stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, or a shocking attack. If that fits you and there's been heartbreak or deception, then I definitely suggest you have a heart-to-heart conversation about it. Mirroring each other. Self-image, relationships reflect our wounds. It's time for introspection. This symbolizes to take a long, hard look in the mirror at yourself. What is it that you're contributing or not contributing to this connection? What is it that you yourself, Pooja, can actually look at and try and fix on your end? Sometimes it's not the other person, sometimes it's us, and we have things we need to work on. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So this person could be a perfect fit for you after you've had a lot of backstabbing and betrayal. And that's another reason why you might need to do some shadow work, or you might need to do some soul searching and look at yourself in the mirror if you've had heartbreak and pain in the past, and you actually need to really focus on healing those things in order to be able to go forward in a healthy way. For yourself, time to make some changes. It's time to take back control of your life. So again, look in the mirror. Are there things that you yourself need to make changes, or you yourself need to look in the mirror and acknowledge? Because if there's things that you're not working on for you, you're actually holding up your blessings that Spirit wants to deliver very soon, within a month or less. Clearly decide what it is that you want so that it can come to you now. So indecision could definitely be blocking something going on for you. And passion. Fiery love and fireworks. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there could be a lot of passion between you and your person, but I feel like you're still holding on to setbacks from a previous partnership. And I do think that that's part of why you're always asking how your person feels about you, because you've been burned in the past before, that you don't trust people. So that's definitely something that you would need to work on. So we're going to get a how's life treating you reading. Let's see what we've got going on. Wine or whiskey? Drinks with friends, wine, drink it, don't complain. So yes, I spelled wine differently in the top. There's a reason for that. That was meant as a tongue-in-cheek kind of pun or a little bit of sarcasm. So wine is meant for drinking. Don't whine about your problems. Do something to change them if you don't like the way things are going. Balancing act. Juggling too much, need to let something go for balance to come in. So if you're balancing something, whether it's a relationship, whether it's having too many things to do, then you definitely need to let some things go. Life lessons. Some are easy, some hurt. Watch out and learn from your mistakes. So if there's something that you feel like is a hard lesson to learn, it's going to definitely take some time for you to find the balance and be able to go forward. Graduate of the School of Hard Knocks, hard-headed and stubborn. So for some of us, we learn lessons the hard way. And in my book, I call it brick wall learning. We're able to really grasp the lesson and acknowledge what we've done, what the other person may or may not have done, and be able to go forward in that. For others of us, we absolutely there and keep hitting our head against a brick wall. So we learn lessons the hard way sometimes. All right, let's see. Two-faced. Someone had some work done. So this is talking about like plastic surgery, or somebody got some things done on their body to make themselves look better. Green thumb, gardening, plants, herbs, nature, and grounding energy. So if you're feeling unbalanced, Pooja, this is still for you, then you need to do some things that help you ground your energy. So maybe go work in a garden in your yard, or, plant some plants, do some things in nature that kind of help get the energy to be different for you so that it's more grounded energy. Let's get you a song reference. All right, we have 3 of them. So we have Creep by Radiohead. Let's see, When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars, and Hard to Love, Lee Brice. So that is what I have for you, Pooja. So I definitely think that you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with whoever this person is that you keep asking about. I do feel like there is something that you're holding on to from the past when it relates to love relationships, being burned in the past, definitely feeling like you can't trust people, or like you don't know how their true feelings are, and for whatever reason, you aren't having those conversations with this person. And so you keep asking, other people, why are things not working out? Or how does this person feel about me? Or what are their feelings? You need to ask your person. That's really important, that you two as a couple actually have open communication. And if that isn't a thing, you need to try and open that channel of communication with your person. And if you still feel unsure of that connection, then you might need to take some time and evaluate whether this is a good situation to be in, or whether it's not suiting your highest good. And that would be my honest advice to you. All right, let's see. I'm going to get some other messages for the collective. Let's see. What do I want to pull? Let's do some who's thinking of you and how is life treating you. You're welcome, Pooja. I hope it helps. And I promise I'm not being, mean towards you or anything like that. I appreciate you joining the live, but I want you to get honest answers as well. I don't want you to sit there and have question after question where you feel like you have doubts all the time in your connection. So please have a heart-to-heart conversation with whoever this person is you keep asking about, because honestly, that's the only way you're truly going to know their honest feelings about you. So have that conversation, even if it's difficult. All right, so for the collective, we could be dealing with an earth sign, specifically a Virgo. Short hair, shaved head, or a pixie cut if it's a female. Dimples in the chin. Gray eyes. Female, girl, woman, she, her. Let's see. Listens to rock or alternative music. Owner of a small business. The letter W could be significant. And has a large dog. Okay, so that's our description for who's thinking about us. Oops, I'm knocking my cards all over the place here. pulled out like every deck I have for love readings, so a lot of stuff came out. Okay, so let's see. How's life treating the collective? What do we need to know for this one? Raise or promotion, unexpected money. It's time to make it rain. So for some people in the collective, we could be getting some sort of raise, promotion, or there could be some sort of unexpected money coming in for you. Lots going around, definitely. Hi, PJ. Will Muna get his karma back for the wrong he did to me? Let me finish this one and then I'll get to yours. Graduation, high school, college, got a degree or trade. So you guys could be attending college or high school, could be graduating, getting some sort of degree. See, graduate of the School of Hard Knocks, hard-headed and stubborn. So that could definitely fit some people in the collective. Green thumb and gardening, plants, herbs, nature, grounding your energy. That's really important, especially when things feel chaotic around us. It's important that we get our energy grounded. All right, let's see. Take the plunge, take a risk, try something new, or start fresh. So if there's something you're hesitating on taking active, music for the soul. Sing, write, play an instrument, dance. Music is the air. Music is in the air. So definitely music could be significant. We'll get some song references for this one as well. Let's see. Spa day, self-care, hair, nails, treat yourself and relax. So some of you might need to take some self-care. Maybe have a spa day, do your hair, do your nails. Just take some time, treat yourself and relax. Cup of coffee, daily energy boost, caffeine addict. They know you at Starbucks or your local coffee house. So that could be something that you might be addicted to caffeine. You might need to be careful. All right, artistic, artist, and inventions, crafts, handmade, inspired ideas. So you might be very artistic or you create a lot of handmade crafts or things like that. Let's see what kind of music references we have here. Apologize. One Republic could be a significant song for the collective. Love Story, Taylor Swift. The Reason, Hoobastank. I'm Yours, Jason Mraz. So it could definitely be something significant in your reading. Let's see here. All right, let's get some timing cards. Let's see when this reading could happen. When will the collective know when this is coming? All right, we have winter, December, January, or February could be significant for when these things happen or when you meet this person. Things have been delayed. Remember, a delay is not a denial. So if things are delayed, all that simply means is that Spirit has something better in store for you. So you're going to have patience while they unfold the things behind the scenes and get them ready to deliver. 6 months from now, changes start to take place. So I believe that would be about February. We're currently in August. Let's see, closer than you think. So closer than you think. So only a few months from now. Summertime, current timing, June, July, and August. So things could start now and take up 6 months to really change. Miracles and divine intervention are occurring in your life, and you need a break. Make rest a priority because burnout is very real. All right, so that is for the collective. We're going to pick up some of these cards here. How was everybody's weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend? Get to do something fun or relax? Hopefully. Tell me in the chat. Let me know while I clean up my mess of cards. Okay, so PJ, you are my next freebie. Let's see. Will Muna get his karma back for the wrong that he did to me? Let's see. Let's find out. I'm going to pull from the DM and DF deck for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, as well as how's life treating you. And we'll see if we get an answer for you. All right, let's see what's going on. Divorce court, splitting up, endings, time to let go of the past. So this tells me if you weren't married to this person, but you were in a relationship with them, things are splitting up or endings are taking place. So it's telling you it's time to let go of the past. So whether that is a legal situation, like let's say for an example, if you were in a marriage with this person, then you would have to dissolve that marriage or end that marriage through the courts. At least that's how it works here in the United States. So the courts, you have to file a marriage license, and that becomes a legal binding contract. So the courts would have to also dissolve or get rid of that committed contract by going through a divorce. So if you weren't in a marriage with this person, it still pertains to endings, splitting up, and getting rid of the other person or letting go of the past. Dumpster fire, an oh shit moment. So either you or this person is going to be facing karma, and a dumpster fire in my translation to you is like, oh my God, my world is falling apart. So I would say based on those two so far, absolutely yes, this person will be getting karma, but it works both ways. So if you did anything that you shouldn't have, be prepared that you could also be facing karma. So I always tell people, make sure that you're paying in on the good side of karma so that you do not end up facing negative karma. Be your own hero. Not all heroes wear cape. So sometimes you have to dig yourself out of this dumpster fire and you have to be your own hero. All right. Met someone new, talking, dating, and getting back out there. So you might be meeting somebody new after this breakup or this ending that you had with this other person, and started a new job, earning my way in life. So you might also be changing jobs, and you might be meeting somebody at this new point of work. All right. Let's see. Who is thinking of you? Let's see if we can get some narrowed down. We have an R, average height between 5'5" and 5'10", brown eyes. What else we have? Freckles on the face. Could be you, could be them, whoever it fits. These are just to try and narrow it down. One of you could be an Aquarius or an air sign. Or one of you could be a Scorpio or a water sign. What else do we have going on here? One of you could have kids. Sometimes it's not human children, it's pets. So that could also be relevant. Could have Taurus or Earth placements in your chart, and a non-smoker. All right, I'm going to get you some soundtrack of our life. Let's see, that was quick. Broke my heart so gently. Sam Tompkins could be one that's significant. Crazy by Patsy Cline. So it's like one person was really let down and they tried to do it gently, but the other person feels a little bit off or a little crazy. You might think this person is a creep, or they could be stalking your social media at this point. And then Creep by Radiohead is another song reference. All right, let's see what we have from the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. So let's see. Oops, got one mixed up in here. One sec. All right, so from the masculine side, I get very jealous of the attention that you receive from men. So this person could be jealous of the attention that was going on around you. They didn't like how other people looked at you. Divine Feminine, I see your name everywhere that I go. So you could still be seeing reminders of this person. Divine Feminine, every time I think I've moved on, something reminds me of you. So definitely don't get stuck living in the past. If you are really done with this person, then let it be a final ending. Let's see, Divine Masculine, have I missed my chance with you? It does sound like there isn't a chance that you want to take this person back, but this person may want to fight for your love. And let's see, I told my friends about you. So they may have told friends or family members about your connection. They may have also left out their portion of it. So like whether they were treating you well or they were treating you unfairly, then that could definitely be something that they left out. NC, hi, may I ask a question? Yes, you may. I'm finishing a reading for another person in the chat, so give me just a moment and we'll get to you as well. All right, so PJ, when you release your expectations of the how and when is when this person will face their karma. So let it go. Let it be up to the universe. Get your hands off of it. Release all control and allow things to unfold by natural timing or in divine timing. 777, energetic alignment with the universe. Blessings, miracles, good luck with money. It's time to thank the universe for your blessings in advance. All right, so based on what we pulled, it does look like they're going to start to receive some karma. Remember, it could also affect you too. If you've done anything you shouldn't have, then remember, you also could be facing karma. So you need to be very careful with that, because you don't want to be on the negative receiving side of karma. It's not going to be forever. And it works both ways. We have good karma and we have bad karma, and it can be played out on both sides. It does look like there is definitely a significant ending, and you're going to need to, process that and deal with the emotions that you're still dealing with or facing because of those things. So take your time and work on you in the meantime. It does look like there could be somebody new coming in for you, and they could fit some of the description of the cards as well. So however it resonates for you, take what fits, leave the rest behind. All right, let's see. Okay, so NC, may I ask a question? Yes, you may. All right, NC, tell me what your question is, and I'm going to shuffle some cards and we'll pull for you. And do some shuffles here. Is SC in love with me? All right, let's see what we got going on here. Got my cards all mixed up. Let me separate these real quick. All right. So NC is SC in love with me. That's your question, correct? All right. So this is the first subscribers only that I've done. I am going to do more in the future. I'm curious what the notification looked like when it came through for you guys, when the live popped up. Did it say it was for subscribers only, or did it not come up that way and it showed up as I went live? Hi, Sabrina. You will be after NC. I'm going to pull for them now, and then you'll be the next one, Sabrina. All right. Okay, NC, what do we have? Who's thinking of NC, and do they love them? All right, so we have a Libra or an air sign. Brown eyes. The letter Q. Animal lover. One of you could be a Leo or have fire in your chart. Beer, liquor, or wine. They might like to drink those. You do. One of you has a beautiful smile. Athletic build or body type. Get one more of these. E could be significant. Okay. How's life treating you in the love department? Does this person love you? Car accident. Drive safely and look out for idiots along the way. So really cautious if you're driving, that you're watching out for things around you. When this card comes out, it's a caution that you need to be very careful of your surroundings. So this could also be that you could have either recently been in a car accident, or you need to really look out to try and avoid one. So that's really important right now. So be very cautious. We have bougie living, living large, extra expensive, bling bling. So this could be your lifestyle. It could be something that you're aspiring to, or it could be theirs. Like one of you is wealthy or appearing to live very, very extravagantly. Smooth talker and negotiations. Sales, manipulation, be cautious. There could be some sneaky people around you. So if you're dealing with somebody who's a real smooth talker, or somebody who is like kind of a manipulator, be really cautious with that. You want to be careful of who you're dealing with. You might need a spa day, self-care, hair, nails, treat yourself and relax. So you might need to go take some time out for you. All right, let's get a soundtrack of your life card for you. Let's get some song lyrics. We have I'm Still Standing by Elton John. So something that you have gone through recently, you're like, well, it didn't kill me. I'm still standing. Could have even been a car accident. So be very careful with that. Bless the Broken Road, Rascal Flatts. Let's see, Closer, 9-Inch Nails could be a significant song. And It's Your Love, Tim McGraw. So those songs could be significant to you or your person. Let's get some masculine and feminine messages here. So this is from the masculine side. Let's see. I want a life with you. Is that possible after all I've done? So if they've hurt you in any way, that is something that they're wondering, is it still possible to go forward? I ran out of fear that you would leave me first. So if there's been a breakup or a hold on this relationship, that could definitely be fear-based. Don't let me go. It's not over for me. So it does feel like this person has feelings for you, but see what we have from the feminine side as well. All right, we have I'm moving on from this, and we had Bless the Broken Road from Rascal Flatts. So you might be moving on from a past situation as well. I see your name everywhere I go. You can see little reminders of this person. And thank you for all of the lessons that I have learned. Let's see, one more. You are my unicorn, magical, mysterious, and hard to reach. So I feel like, again, this is feeling like a theme already for the readings today, is that if you are unsure of whether this person has genuine feelings for you, NC, have a heart-to-heart conversation. If you are unsure of how this person feels and you don't know whether they're reciprocating your feelings, then you need to have that conversation. Hey, what are we to each other? Is this going anywhere? Is this something you see a future with us? Or are we just holding space for each other until something or someone better comes along? So again, don't be afraid to have those conversations. If you feel like you can't have a conversation like that, then that's probably not a person you want to continue dating. If there's fear and that's really all it is you're nervous about what they're going to say, or it's an awkward conversation, have it anyway. Because you're never going to truly know unless you take the time and you actually have a heart-to-heart conversation. All right. Sim Edits. Hello. Hi, please read for my job. When will I get my next job, and how will it be? Okay, so we had Sabrina was next, and then Sim is next after Sabrina. And Sabrina, yours was, what are Justin's feelings for me? So let's see. I'm going to pull some love messages for that one. All right, Sabrina, this one is for you. You're welcome, NC. I hope it helps. Don't be afraid to have those conversations, though. Like, I remember when I was younger in my 20s and stuff, it's like, oh, I can't just ask them if they like me. Well, why in the hell can't you? Why can't you ask somebody what their feelings really are? Okay, let me put it to you in terms like this for all of you that are watching or going to watch this. If you're with somebody and you're investing your time, effort, and energy into them, and you're wholeheartedly giving yourself to this person, and you do nice things for them, or you whatever it is for you that you're doing with a person, and you start to develop feelings, wouldn't you want to know that they reciprocate, that they also feel the same way that you do? How would you know that unless you ask that person? If you aren't willing to have a conversation like that, are you willing to waste years of your life not knowing, when you could be with somebody who shows you every day and tells you every day how much they matter and how much you matter to them? Because I wouldn't want to waste my life with somebody that that they cared for me. So put that in perspective. If it's a brand new relationship and you just started dating, they might not have strong feelings yet. Those sometimes develop over time. But if you are with somebody for, let's say, 6 months or longer, and you're unsure of how they feel about you, that warrants a conversation. An adult, two people together conversation. How do you feel about me? Where are things going? Do you see a future, or are we wasting our time? And have that conversation. And worst case scenario that they're like, no, I don't see a future with us, then you saved yourself years of heartache, waiting and wasting your time. So either way, you've lost nothing, right? You've learned lessons, and you take those lessons and you go forward and you find somebody who's worth your time. And it's really that simple. Okay, so this one is Sabrina. So Sabrina, we have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, and letting you know. Somebody could be telling you that they do have feelings, Sabrina. The chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. This could be you, this could be the other person. If you guys are dealing with codependency or the fear of being abandoned, that could usually be an early childhood wounding. Sometimes it's like one parent wasn't there for you, or you didn't have your basic needs met at a core level as a child. So we carry those wounds until we're ready to heal them. So really you have to get comfortable in your own company, and spending time alone or doing things by yourself is something that you definitely would need to get comfortable doing in order to let go of that. Again, it could be you, it could be the other person. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. So remember that you need to also take care of you. So make sure that you're giving it to yourself as well as to others. And you want to make sure that you pour into your own cup of love first, Sabrina. You give everything away to somebody else. It's also a time to take care of yourself. So make sure that you're checking in with yourself. Are your needs met? Do you need, more physical touch? Do you need to be able to whatever it is for you, are your needs being met? And sometimes you have to meet your own needs first before you can meet them for somebody else. So we have wedding. This could be you in your future, or this could be you attending a wedding. But somebody is going to the chapel and they're going to get married, and the situation could involve marriage in the future. So again, could be yours, or it could be you're attending a wedding soon. Attraction. Do what you love. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So if you have hobbies or things that you enjoy, or your own interests in things, do the things that you love. And by doing those things, you raise your vibration and you attract the things in your life that you really want. Forgiving and learning. It's time to take the lesson and grow. Forgive. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So if you're holding on to things or woundings from the past, it's really important that you take whatever the lesson is you're supposed to learn from that, and you let go, and you release all the negative emotions and energy attached to the situation, and you go forward in a positive way. So release it, learn from it. Give your relationship a chance and do the work. Work on your partnership. So if this is a healthy relationship and you value it, then do whatever it is that you need to do to make things even stronger. Do the work. If you're having issues like communication, for example, have those hard talks and communicate openly and honestly with your person. It's really important that to have a healthy relationship, you also are taking care of yourself and your own needs as well. For some, it could be unrequited love and not the right fit. There might not be enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going, and only you would know if it's something that isn't really going where you wanted it to go, or if it's something where you feel like there just isn't enough chemistry on one side or the other for you or for them. So for something in your life, it does feel like somebody is expressing feelings to you, but you're trying to make better choices in your life. You could be thinking long-term, like you want marriage in your future. This person may or may not be ready for that. So this could be something that you're also either attending a wedding of somebody that you know as well. If there's lessons that you need to learn to take away from this situation, it's time to forgive anything that needs forgiveness or understanding and compassion. And you also are going to need to take away the lessons that you learned from this so that you can grow spiritually. It's also something where if you feel like this relationship needs work, then you have to be willing to put in the effort. But it takes two people to really fix a problem. So know that going into it. For another circumstance, it could be something where you feel like this isn't the right fit for you after all. So maybe you have a heart-to-heart talk and you're like, you know what? It's you that doesn't really fit what I want in my life, or vice versa, however it resonates for you. So it looks like you have some decisions to make. I want to get some timing for you as well. Let's see, 10 days from now, changes could start to occur in this situation. There's also divine timing at work. So it's up to God when it happens. Let's get one more. Things are shifting in the right direction for you. So things are changing. It could go a lot better than you expect. So don't be worried about that. Let's see. We're going to go with how's life treating you? Let's see what we've got going on here. All right, bills past due, money issues, cut unnecessary spending until things level out. So you could be struggling financially, or they could. Met someone new, spending until things level out. So you could be struggling financially, or they could. Met someone new, talking, dating, and getting back out there. So you could be thinking about this person, or you could be meeting somebody new within the next 10 days or so. All right, clean house, purge, clean, tidy up, let go of the mess. If there's things that you're neglecting around your house, you also need to address taking care of those, clean up the house, things like that. And comedy show, remember, laugh. Laughter is the best medicine. So if everything's so serious and boring all the time, sometimes it really wears on us. So make sure that you're actually doing things that you enjoy. Maybe you need to watch a funny movie and kind of just remember how good it feels to actually laugh, especially if things have been kind of heavy for you. It's important that you take some time and actually do those things as well. All right, so Sabrina, I would say that you need to start making healthy choices in your relationships. Somebody could be expressing their feelings to you or them, and it's definitely something that you could be dealing with a fear of abandonment, or they could. So you're trying to make better choices in your relationships going forward. Okay, let me catch. So let's see. We have NC. His body is everything. So he's athletic, I think was the description. All right, Sim edit. So we want to know for your job. So I'm actually pulling love messages today. Tuesdays I do love, and I would be happy to pull some of how's life treating for you today. For Sim, for your reading, how's life treating for you today? For Sim, for your reading, that's probably the closest I have out for your reading. So current job, will they fire me, or we'll see how things are going for you? How's life treating Sim edits? But did you die? Illness, injury, or recovery? So it feels very dramatic. Something is very dramatic going on. Won the lottery, jackpot, casino, or money coming in. So if you don't currently work at like a casino, then I would say that there's more money coming in from whatever job you end up in. Redheaded stepchild, scapegoat, problems with the family. Do you also have issues with your immediate family? They treat you, so in America, we call it the redheaded stepchild. Like they're the person that's the whole problem child in the family. And that's kind of what that references to. And so we used to joke calling it the redheaded stepchild. Like that's the person that's always in trouble. They're always the damn it boy or oh shit moments going on all the time. Music for the soul, sing, write, play an instrument, dance. Music is in the air, so you might need to connect with some sort of music, or you might play an instrument. Let's see what else we have going on. Graduate of the School of Hard Knocks, hard-headed and stubborn. That sounds about right. Balancing act, juggling too much, need to let something go for balance. So this tells me that you could be releasing this job, like it's not working for you. I feel like you're really fed up. It's not paying your bills. You're tired of having all these problems at your job. And so you're stubborn and you're like, well, they can fire me. I don't really care. I'll just go do what I need to do. Dumpster fire. Oh shit moment. You might get fired. Truthfully, you might get fired. You need to be really cautious that it doesn't blow up in your face as well. So be very careful of that. Cup of coffee, daily energy boost, caffeine addict. They know you at Starbucks. So you might be addicted to caffeine as well. You might need to be careful of that. So judging by what I have pulled, I would say your life has been an utter shit show real recently. So a dumpster fire. It's quite literal, like a, oh shit, like it's crashing and burning bad. Very dramatic circumstances going on when it relates to your work there, Sim edits. So be cautious that you don't wind up in legal trouble. They fire you. That's the best advice. You seem like a very stubborn person, and all right. So clean house, purge, clean, tidy up, and let go of the mess. The mess is referring to your life right now. So if you get fired from a job, do you have another one to go into? Is this something that you've prepared for? All right. When will I get my next job? Let's see. Start over, make a fresh start. Don't waste your life. And let's see. Don't waste your life. Get out there and yes, there will be a fresh start, and you're going to like. Make sure you're taking care of yourself through all these changes, self-care, hair, nails, treat yourself, relax. Definitely take some time in order to kind of things that are going on around you. Of camping, hiking, fishing, hunting, or outdoor lifestyle. Maybe you need to take some time with life, and just go do some things to kind of get back out and really ground your energy and get away from all this toxicity. Clear a path to keep moving forward, give up, and keep going. So it will be kind of an uphill battle for a little while, it feels like, for you as well. Rapid changes, lightning speed, sudden shocking news bring huge changes. You may be getting fired. So try to bring huge changes. You may be getting fired. So try and plan accordingly and be very cautious, sort of legal trouble. Shock. Sudden changes, surprise, it is time to transform this situation. Could happen around a new moon, which would be the 27th of August is our next new moon. You need a break. Make rest a priority because burnout is very. So some of these changes could happen very quickly for you, and some be sudden or shocking. Sounds like you already have the inkling that things are going to kind of blow up in your face or be a dumpster fire, so to speak. So make arrangements to at least try and get out of there in a peaceful way. Don't get yourself in legal trouble that could get you arrested or thrown in jail. Be very cautious with how you speak to these people. Don't make any threats when you leave this company. Don't do any sort of retaliation. You need to be very cautious because those things could follow you and hinder you from actually gaining employment elsewhere. So please be careful and cautious. I would say always better to kind of leave on your terms than it is to be fired, but to each their own. If you just had it and you're done, then I would definitely, you need to be transitioning out, but you need to be with how you leave. All right, let's see if we can more take action, deepen your spiritual practices. Changes are definitely on the way. I've always signals change. And yes, so yes to your question. And you could also be quitting. So it comes sooner than you think. So be very careful with that. But yes, definitely for you. So that you wind up on the news that night because you did something crazy. So be cautious of that. All right. So let's see who else. Clean yourself up. Myself, I'm very tired today. Have been since Saturday. So I showered and I'm like, here we go. Oh, well. All right, redheaded stepchild, scapegoat, problem with the family. So that could be anybody who's watching this. If you feel like you're the scapegoat or you're having problems with your family and they always blame you for the outcome, then you definitely need to have some strong boundaries. Won the lottery, jackpot, casino, money. So some of you could be gambling, be very cautious. You're not gambling with anything you couldn't stand to lose. Could work at a casino, or there could be some sort of windfall or money coming in. Delivery, shopping too much or not enough. Alexa, add to cart. These are ones I created, so this is kind of like fun stuff for me. It's stuff that comes out that I think would resonate for other people. Running late would resonate for other people. Running late, time management needed, more rest or a sleep routine, set an extra alarm. So if you feel like you're always running late and things are just like, oh my gosh, I just don't have time to do that, then make sure you're managing your time effectively. Wine or whiskey, drinks with friends, wine, drink it, don't complain. So the wine at the top is spelled different, like whining. So don't complain, no whining. Wine that you drink and whiskey could also be, you might be meeting with friends to have drinks or socialize. Artistic, artist, and inventions, crafts, handmade or inspired ideas. So sometimes we have things that are artistic in nature or things that we use our hands to create, and handmade things might inspire you to be more artistic. Taxidermy, why keep holding on to dead things? Jobs, relationships, let it go. So if there's dead things, it's like kicking a dead horse is the expression. Why would you want to hold on to the dead things that aren't working? If it's truly dead and there's no room for it to go forward, then let go of those dead things. They're dead weight. They're holding you back. Let go of it. Release it so you can have something better. Balancing act. Juggling too much. Need to let something go for balance. Again, it's echoing the same message. In order to get balance, you first have to let some things go. All right, let's see. You can get some Rebel deck messages and then we will close out the reading. All right. What do we need to know from the Rebel deck for the collective? Anybody who views this reading. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You're a grown-ass adult, so stop blaming others for your shit. So anywhere you need to take accountability in your life, then you definitely need to make sure that you do so. Let's see. You need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on and let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. So remember the saying that tears cleanse the soul. So if you're holding back emotions that are hurting you in some way, you need to let go of those. Take a shot. Don't take 12, take one. Okay, maybe two, and then move on. So don't get completely trashed. Take 1 or 2 shots if you absolutely must, and move on from the problem. You got a feeling that you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. That's called your intuition. Let's see what else we have. You equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up because control freaks don't get laid. So if you feel like you are micromanaging literally everything and you're being a control freak, then you need to release that. You've got to let go of the control. It's time to make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there and make better choices. All right, guys, that's what we have for our live today. I'm going to try and go live a couple of times a week to do free readings for you guys as well as readings. Those are on the About page. All the way at the bottom, it'll say upload schedule. I upload about 5 times a week, and I upload different content each time I upload. So on Mondays, we do your weekly reading and a daily card. On Tuesdays, I do love messages. So I read for twin flames, singles, couples, and couples in separation, as well as a daily card. Wednesdays, I don't post anything but the daily reading. Let's see, Thursdays is your spiritual guidance and advice. So I pull the angel guidance, I pull spiritual messages and things that will kind of help you connect to source and your higher self, your angels in the spiritual realm. On Fridays, I post your weekend messages as well as your shadow work to work on for the weekend. So those ones are posted on Fridays. It gives you all weekend to kind of reflect and do your shadow work. And then on the weekends, I don't post any content most of the time. I don't post readings on the weekends, so I have some time off to rest, recover, and also spend some time with my family. This last weekend, we took a day trip. We went to my brother and sister-in-law's property that they bought, and we hung out and had a great time. They haven't built their home on the property yet, so it's a bunch of like untouched land, lots of trees, very beautiful. I posted a little clip of what it looks like. Let's see, I think on Monday, I posted a clip of what the area kind of looks like. It's very beautiful, very rural, a lot of fresh open space, very quiet. It was so enjoyable to just go and spend some time out in nature. And it was raining on us the whole day, so that was kind of fun just to be out in the elements and, you know, just hang out and kind of sit and rest and recover and relax. So it was a lot of fun. And definitely find some time to go ground your energy and do the things you need to do. So that's what we have for our weekly reading. I hope it helps, guys. Thank you so much for joining, subscribing, and liking the content. And we will see you guys soon.